everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to do a makeup study kit for the girls like me who are cruelty free, who love being high maintenance and super duper glamorous. So if you're curious and you want to see what is in my makeup study kit that is extremely high maintenance, I'm just warning you, then just keep on watching. This is basically what the kit looks like. As you can see, it is really full. It has a lot of products, and what is good about it is, with one exception which we'll get to, I only have one product per category. So it should be really informative and should tell you which products I think are the absolute best. So without any further ado, let's get started and do my eye makeup first. What I think is an absolute must if you like applying eyeshadows is an eyeshadow primer. And because I'm cruelty free, I was previously using the MAC 24-hour extended eye base, something like that. I transitioned into using this amazing Smashbox one. This is a Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer, and I think it's identical to the MAC one, except this is cruelty free because Smashbox is cruelty free. So that is what we're going to be using today. I don't really like to use so much of it because I feel like too much eye makeup will basically eventually crease throughout the day, but I like to use enough amounts of it to prime my eyelid and to have a really decent base for what's to follow. Now we are going to go into the only bit of my makeup regime where I cheated, which is my eyeshadows. There are two formulas that I'm obsessed with. I really love the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. In particular, I adore the Soft Glam palette. I only got this recently, but I'm obsessed with eyeshadows themselves. I think they're gorgeous. But at the same time, I don't think this is complete. I don't think it has all of the eyeshadows I need to get the kind of look that I like. So I had to include my amazing, very well loved Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows. I think that the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows are maybe possibly a little bit better than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But since this is a palette and these are single eyeshadows, I thought I would use a palette instead. But you should know that the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows are really incredible. And if I had to recommend single eyeshadows, I would go down the Melt Cosmetics route because I think they're freaking amazing. Regardless, we're going to use the Soft Glam palette. However, there is one eyeshadow that I think is absolutely needed, which is like a bone shadow to just set all of the eye makeup. Since I told you that I don't want to cheat, I'm going to use my face powder for that. But you should know that generally speaking, I always start my eye makeup with the Melt Cosmetics Classic. But today we're going to use a face powder for that. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. As you can see, this is definitely well loved. I already have a backup. It's waiting for me upstairs, but I want to finish this one first. I'm going to apply the powder all over my eyelid just to set and make the eyeshadows easier to blend later on. Now we are definitely going for a glamorous kind of look. So we are going to use glitters, we're going to use matte, we're going to use shades in the crease. We might even do a cut crease. I don't really know. I haven't really planned a look for today, but we'll see where this look takes us. So we are going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam right now, and I am going to start off with some of my favorite eyeshadows. My favorite shades in this palette for crease are definitely Orange Soda and Burnt Orange. I like to start usually with Orange Soda because this is lighter and more warm. So I dip my brush. This is just a Smashbox brush. I love Smashbox eye brushes. I think they're phenomenal. But I'm going to apply it basically in my crease. Next up, we're going to move straight into Burnt Orange, which is my other favorite crease kind of shadow. I'm going to use another Smashbox eye brush. This, I believe, is called Shadow Blending. I don't know if they have numbers, but it says Shadow Blending on the actual kind of handle. And I'm going to pick Orange Soda up and deepen the crease. Now to deepen the outer corner, I am going to use a little bit of Rustic, which is this shadow over here. I'm using it with an angled shadow brush, also from Smashbox. I recently got these brushes and I really like them. That's why I'm using them. And then to blend, I'm going to use the initial brush that I started with to just like blend out the edges. Now for some glittery shadows and some like pizzazz and action, I'm going to use bronze. I'm going to start off with bronze, and I'm going to use it in my like inner corner all the way to the center of the lid. I'm using an Il Makiage fluff brush, and what I love about this shadow is that although it's like glittery and stuff, it definitely packs a punch even if I don't wet it. Obviously, when you wet the brush, you can really see the metallic effect, but I think I'm going to go with it dry today so that you can see the kind of brightness that it provides my eyelids with. Then I'm going to use the other side of the brush and use Sultry. To blend in both the outer corner with the inner. Now I obviously also love a liquid eyeliner. I like a little wing, and my favorite liquid liner comes from a brand called Milucca. This is an Israeli brand, I believe. And it's also cruelty free, which I love, and it's really, really affordable. So if you can get your hands on this, if you're coming to visit Israel anytime soon, stop by a store called Superfarm and definitely pick it up because it's amazing. I'm going to do a wing with this because I think that the only thing this look needs is a little bit more drama, which will be achieved with a nice kind of statement-y kind of wing. Clean underneath my eyes and come back to finish the eye look as well as the rest of the face. Don't go anywhere, and I will be back in just about like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to do the face. For the face, I'm going to start off with a primer. I love using primers, and I feel like primers are such a personal thing. For me, I like a primer that provides me with like hydration. It can be a little bit glowy. I don't mind that. But as of late, my favorite primer has been this, which is the Pixi by Petra Skin Treats since 1999 Rose Flash Balm Instant Skin Boost. This is supposed to be a primer slash a kind of mask or like a skin treat. And because of that, I just feel like I'm doing my skin a favor just by using this. I'm putting on makeup, that's true, but I'm also treating my face, which is not a bad thing at all if you ask me. So I'm going to use this one today. I've been loving it. It just performs really, really well under makeup, and it just like provides me with such nice hydration. And when I take off my makeup, I feel like my skin is doing really, really well underneath. So for that reason, I'm forever grateful. All right, so I'm going to apply it on my face like you would any other product. I've been obsessed with the Smashbox Today Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I feel like it's hydrating. It has amazing coverage. The finish is very natural on my skin. It lasts a long time, and I just really adore it. It's such a good product. I wet my sponge a long time ago, and I feel like it has gotten a little bit dry. So let's just dampen it back again a little bit with the Smashbox mist. And now I'm going to shake my foundation very well, apply like a pump and a half, and really work on covering my skin and all of the imperfections I have with it. I love how easy it blends and the coverage that it gives. I really think that this foundation is incredible. The easiest thing to pick in this video was concealer because there was only one concealer that I could think of that ticks all the boxes. It's like a one-stop shop. I can use it for blemishes, for under eyes, for brightening, any purpose I could have for a concealer, this one is all in one for me, and it's the Tarte Shape Tape. I love Tarte Shape Tape so much that if I could only use one concealer for the rest of my life, I would be happy using only this. And that is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh god. And now after I blended my concealer, I use my favorite under eye setting powder, which is the Flormar Invisible Loose Powder. I use a tiny amount of it, and I do not bake because I just think that makes me look so much older than I actually am, because it just settles into fine lines and enhances everything. So I just like to use a light layer and basically call it a day, really. Don't really use a ton of it. Especially with the Tarte Shape Tip, I don't feel like it needs a ton of powder anyways, because I feel like it's quite brightening, it's quite it's thick enough on its own, so I don't need to feel like I'm just caking my under eyes with powder. As for my overall face, I love, as you've already seen, using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the color 01 Fair. There's not actually a 0, it's just 1 Fair. And you can tell how much I've used of it because I'm almost out. I already have a backup. I think I've already said that. But basically that's the powder that I use. I only use I'm someone who always contours. Every time I have like full face makeup, I also have contour, and I love the Kevyn sculpting powder so much. I'm not even willing to try anything else because this ticks all my boxes. I love it. I think it's just the best. I use a shade medium. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just absolutely magnificent. And obviously I've hit pan, as you can see. It's just an awesome contouring product, really. As you can see, the definition that it has just provided me is out of this world, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome. I like to contour around my nose. As you can see, it's not really like precise or anything. It's just like to give my face the dimension that it needs, and that's about it, really. And I also like to contour underneath my lip. But the best bronzer, by far, the best cruelty-free high-end bronzer is, or like the best cruelty-free bronzer in general, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Nude Bronze Light. I really like this, and I like to use it with this one from Tarte. This is a brush that I have no idea what it's called. I might figure that out and leave it in the info box if I remember, but no promises because I might not remember. As you can see, it's just like perfect for my skin tone. It blends in super effortlessly. It works fabulously over contour and over like just powder and foundation, or foundation and powder. It is really stunning. I also like to apply it underneath my chin because I don't contour underneath. I just need a little bit of warmth. I already have like quite a pronounced jawline. I don't feel like I need to contour, but a little bit of warmth and a little bit of bronzing never hurt any. Love this blush the most. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in the color First Love. It is the best blush in the entire world. I adore it. The blush brush I'm going to use right now is a little bit dirty. I'm trying to clean it as much as I can. Hopefully my attempts to clean it work. But I use basically both shades together, like that. And I apply it on my cheeks. It's just such a natural kind of color. It looks perfect and lasts for the entire day. The formulation is stunning. Nothing too pigmented or too sheer, and it blends like a dream. As you can tell, I didn't even need to look in the mirror. I already know that this blush is perfect. I feel like highlighting for me is like a ritual, so I like to follow it step by step. I love starting off my highlighting with this beautiful highlighter from Makiage, and it's in the shade Halo. And I don't use this on my cheekbones. I use this in the center of my nose, or in the center of my face, basically forehead, chin, bridge of my nose, and stuff like that. So I basically grab a decent amount of it and I just like hit the center of my forehead, a little bit over my brows, definitely a ton in between my brows, bridge of my nose, just like that. Obviously I hit the cheekbones and then I definitely go and target my chin. Then comes the step that is really, really impactful, which is my cheek highlight. I like to have cheekbones that glow to the gods. I want to be seen by all the aliens in the space and everything like that. So for my highlighter choice, I had to go with the Becca Moonstone. I think this is very, very brightening, very, very impactful, and just all around absolutely gorgeous. And I like to layer and layer until I get the desired effect, which is really, really glowy. And I also will use this in my inner corner because I just like that kind of effect. And I like the highlight that I have over here to match the highlight that I'll have um, in the inner corner of my eyes. I want to glow up my eyes a little bit more. So I need to use a glitter for that. And the glitter I'm going to use is the Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. And I'll only use this along the inner part of the eyeliner. So as you'll be able to see, this is how it looks. And I will kind of press this along the inner part of the eyeliner. Just like that. I don't know if you'll be able to. I think you can actually see that. So when it comes to lining my eyes, I really like to use a kind of jumbo pencil kind of eyeshadow instead of a liner because I feel like the color is more, will go better with the eyeshadow as opposed to just like a traditional liner, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, it's just probably in my head, but I've been using these Pupa Made to Last waterproof eyeshadow as liners, and I've been just really, really into that kind of effect. And I also like that because it's basically like doubling an eyeliner and an eyeshadow all in one. I can use it in my waterline because it's waterproof, and I can also use it as an eyeshadow on my lower lash line. Just like that. I mean, it basically perfected my look. Now for brows, I really didn't struggle when it came to brows. It was very easy to me, and I had to go with Jade eye pencil or eyebrow pencil because I just think it's the best. And I will show you how I use it in just about 3 seconds. So this is how it looks. It needs to be sharpened a little bit, but let's face it, I'm just too lazy to sharpen it right now. So I'll go over my brows and draw tiny little hairs here and there. Can you tell the difference? I believe I most certainly can. In real life, it even looks better. Just love the color. I love the formulation. I love everything about it. And since I don't do anything to my brows, I don't like tweeze them or pluck them or do anything basically to my brows. I like the natural kind of look. I just feel like this allows me to rock the natural look even more. Other than an eyebrow pencil, there's nothing else done to my brows, so I need to make sure that they don't move. So I use a brow gel for that purpose, and the brow gel I'm currently using is the Flormar Eyebrow Fixator Mascara. It's a weird kind of one because it's only on one side. The other side is basically like nothing. I don't know if you can tell, but it can just like really have your brows fixated for the entire day. I'm pretty sure that the glitter I put on the liner is right now dry, so I can go ahead and highlight my inner corner. I'm going to use this brush also from Smashbox and the same highlighter I used for my face, and I'll just like go around the inner corner to just like make sure that it's highlighted with the same intensity as it is on my cheeks. Before I move on to the lips, I have to obviously apply mascara, and I've been obsessed with the Milucca La 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 Long mascara. I think it's just really, really good, and I've been like living for it recently. I just like coat my lashes with it, both bottom and upper lashes, and I just feel like it does a beautiful effect. It lengthens, volumizes, separates, and makes my eyelashes beyond black. I adore it. Now for lips, I have 3 products I want to share with you. My favorite lip liners, which are from Pupa. I want to show you all of the ones that I have because I have 5 of them. These are my favorite lip liners. These are the Pupa True Lips lip liners, I just think they're called. Lip liner smudge pencil. And I have a beautiful kind of plum one, a pinky one, an orangey one, a corally one, and a beautiful kind of vampy one. Today I think I want to go with like a reddish kind of shade, so I'm going to use the darkest one, which is the shade number 33, which will go very well with the lipstick I'm going to be using in a little bit. I like to use these because they're creamy. They're really nicely pigmented, as you can see, and they are long lasting. Now that the lip liner is done, as you can see, it was just like a breeze to get this on. It's just so easy. My favorite lipsticks as of late have been by Milucca, and these are their lipsticks that look like a crayon, basically. They're like this, they're thick, they're beautiful, they're perfect, and for today I'm going to use the shade number 112. I also adore 115, which is a beautiful kind of vampy purple. I adore the color 102, which is the perfect nude for my lips, but today I want a statement, so I'm going to go with a red. And I'm going to apply it straight from the bullet. It's just amazing, as you'll be able to see. Love them because, first of all, they are easy to apply. They are beyond long lasting. They will dry down to a matte finish, and they are not drying whatsoever. And they're just very affordable. Milucca is an affordable brand, and this lipstick is just such a beautiful shade, as you can see, and it goes very well with the makeup that I have on my face right now. And it just like will settle down to a matte finish, and it won't move, transfer, smudge, flake, or anything at all in the entire like day that you're wearing it. So for now, the last step is to set the face with a beautiful, fantastic face mist, and mine is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I am going to try to find the nasal. Here it is. As today is a video talking about my personal favorites, I thought that even though I'm not going to use this product in this video, I thought that it just had to feature it. And these are the amazing Jade glosses. These glosses are phenomenal. They have a mirror on the back, and they also light up, which is just like a random feature. I don't know if you can see. There's like this light inside. It's just really not that, important of a feature, but I thought I'd just like let you know. But these glosses are by far my favorite. So guys, this is the final look using my all-time favorite products as of right now. Thank you so much for watching. I would have loved to show you how these ones perform, but I'm pretty sure they'll get their time really soon on my channel because I'm just obsessed with them. And I think that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and go to my Instagram because there is a giveaway going on right now. And I don't want any of you to miss the chance of winning an amazing prize made of like 3 makeup items and 2 amazing jewelry pieces. So definitely head to my Instagram and follow the steps to be able to potentially win a product. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Those earrings are annoying me. I wanted to look bougie and classy at the same time, so I wore these like really